the best thing that has ever happened to you for being nice? In the early 2006, on an evening while waiting for my friend to pick me up from the bus station, I saw a young couple looking lost. They were poring over a map. They looked extremely exhausted. I walked past them to assess the situation. I overheard the woman worrying that they wouldn't have enough money to pay for the taxi to go to the border of Singapore. My town is the border between Malaysia/Singapore, let alone any money to pay for a hotel. They have to catch a flight back to San Francisco from Changi Singapore Airport the next afternoon. My friend arrived. I threw my bag through his open window, went to the couple and asked them if they would like a ride to the border checkpoint. They looked up at me, eyes worrying if this deal is for real. I insisted on helping them. Turns out the guy had just finished his assignment in Iraq and the trip was a much needed one to get away from PTSD that he had to deal with after coming home from the war. They had spent what little money to travel and get a breath of fresh air. Although I'm curious about how the war in Iraq was at that time, I refrained myself from asking too many questions that could trigger his anxiety. We dropped them off at a cheap hotel near the checkpoint and paid for the room. The couple looked more than relieved, to the point where the GF hugged me crying while thanking our generosity. I was 18 at that time, not much money in my pocket, but the thought of helping those in